One lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Away we go in Las Vegas. Danny gets a fairly decent start, so do the Alpines. And no major contact. Oh, it looks like the Haas and Red Bull, some minor contact there. Brendan Ross, massive slide there. And Kavanagh may have left the pits there in the background, but they're filtering their way through now at turn 2 and along one of the many straights. And there we go, exiting pits under red for Kavanagh. So, dramatic start already with Aston Martin bookending the field. Danny leads the way as they sort their way through, and Brendan Ross a little bit of a slide there for the Haas. But so far, no major incidents, thankfully, with walls everybody able to get through. But the first two, they've broken away from Wedding. And Wedding got a little bit of a gap over Cabello Speed in 4th place. So Wedding and Alpine having the advantage for 2nd place in the drivers and Alpine in the constructors. But this midfield pack very close together, side by side. Maybe a little bit of contact there. Oh, and over the anti-cut curb, I think. And we've got the Red Bull now. Bakudo looking to make a move on Lomph for position number 8. A long straight, and the Red Bull running a little bit more wing than Mercedes. More confident under braking. He pulls it up. He does pull it up. And oh, in the back, there's a big slide. That was Ross. And he would have picked up a little bit of damage from that, I'd imagine. And he's going to have to filter in behind the AlphaTauri. But I've got Rosella now all over the back of Danny. Has been a case a couple of times this season where Danny's been able to get pole, but Rosella has the race pace. And at the moment, Rosella looking quick. Gap over Wedding, and then Cabeza Speed, Vengador, Jeff. And then the McLaren, Red Bull, Mercedes, and first of the Alfa Romeos. Oh, that's very wide there for Norwat, and Kosciuszny's going to look to make a move. Norwat gets out of it, and Kosciuszny moves ahead. And now on board with Rosella. And he's right there, a little bit of a slide for Danny, a little bit of slide on the exit for Rosella. But the Alpines this weekend have been pretty quick in a straight line, and he's going to have a massive tow all along this long straight down the Las Vegas Strip. So here we go. And without the DRS, able to get that move done comfortably. Goes defensive just to block off the inside there, but Rosella now into the lead. And what can Danny do? Can Danny respond? And can Wedding get in on the action? With Cabeza Speed holding up Vengador. Jeff not far away, and Moretti as well there in P7. Bakudo getting by Lomph again. Lomph not giving that position up. He's going to try the long way here into turn 1. And he's run a little bit wide. Maybe a little bit of contact, but either way, the Red Bull back in front. And into 8th place. Timon. Oh no, that's Moretti, sorry. Ahead of Jeff. And he's got the job done there. So up into 6th place. Not what Williams needed, and that's wide there from Lomph. This battle continues. This is a World Championship battle. Unfortunately, it's for 8th place. Red Bull versus Mercedes. Shades of 2021. Now here's the start from Wedding's perspective. And not a great start from Danny. Not a bad one either. Didn't drop positions, Wedding almost into the back of the Aston Martin. But they were able to navigate through that safely. And uncharacteristically, didn't see one of the Williams sail by there. But just like Jeff there did have a good start. Brendan Ross had an okay start. He's had to watch out for Jeff in front. Maybe a little bit of slight contact in the Red Bull. But Kudo just slight contact on the outside. And then he's battling the car here. So holding on for dear life on the race start. So here's the start from Kavanagh's perspective. He went on the race start instead of when the lights on the pit exit went green. You can't do that. And that is why he's found himself with that penalty. And yeah, no good at all. And once again, Loaf on Bakudo. And he's got the job done. He's ran wide though. Further back, we've also got Nano, Messias and Timon duking it out. So the Red Bull back in front of the Mercedes, but the Alfa Romeo looking to make a move, and we're 3 wide here as we approach the final turn. A little kink before the start-finish line. And lots of action here already. Lots of slipstreaming action. And Santiago looking to go the long way around the outside, and he's going to do it. He's going to hold on around the outside. Problem is, he'll want to have DRS here because AlphaTauri will just drive by him, and he has got by him eventually, and now he's got the DRS advantage. So, Norbat holding on. Here we go. We're ready on Vengador. And he's got the job done there. And further back, the battle resumes between Loaf and Bakudo. Bakudo pulls it up this time, but was a little bit deep, and the Red Bull straight back up the inside, and they're going to have a drag race to the start-finish line here. And Loaf, Loaf will hold on for now, so the World Championship battle for 8th place continues as they've got Santiago looking to make a move on Norbat. Santiago on the soft tyre, the only driver in the field on the soft, and he's outbroke himself into turn 1. Norbat going to go straight back by him here. Bakudo once again, he's got the help of DRS. He's running a little bit more wing than the Mercedes, so when he does pull out, he does drop a little bit of speed. He's going to have a go. He's deep. They're both very deep. And he's just kept his foot in it there. A little bit naughty, but away we go. Oh, and there's Ross. He's in the wall. It didn't look like he hit it, but clearly that right rear has been plucked. And, well, there goes. Norbat's going to drive into the back of Ross there. He's completely not paying attention. So, Ross looking to make a move on Nano. Up the inside, he got the job done, and then Nano's tried to get back by, but there's an anti-cut there, and then on the right-hand side, yeah, I don't know what happened, a little bit of lag, or maybe there's a little hitbox there, but Ross out of the race, and now we've got Jeff on Vengador here, up the inside. Does he get it done? They both lock up. Jeff is wide, Vengador back up the inside, and I think I think Jeff will have the DRS here, so he's got ahead of him again, and he'll have the DRS. So he got the job done eventually, but he would have liked to have done it cleaner. And just run wide, and he's dropped it on the exit, so undoes all his hard work getting by Vengador, and now he's going to drop by the McLaren of Timon, and in front of Nano there. So back down to 10th for Jeff. In another one of his home races. 3 home races this season. So Rosella leads. He's edging away from Danny. And Wedding and Danny, very similar lap times. There's Loaf once again on Bakudo. And he's going to breeze on by. He's got the straight line speed over the Red Bull. Just got to put it up, and he did pull it up, but not very well. The Red Bull's right behind him again. So just caught out by having that extra speed with the DRS. The problem with the Red Bull is it's maybe running a little bit too much wing. There's aggressive defense there from Lowe. Bakudo's going to have to go around the outside. Bit of a slide on the exit. He'll have DRS coming out of turn 2 as we've got, there's a lock up there. Oh, Gushizny, that's allowing Santiago to close the gap. And we're still going Red Bull versus Mercedes, shades of 2021. And the Mercedes all over the place here. The Red Bull is all over the rear diffuser of the Mercedes, but you can just see the straight line speed advantage that Mercedes does have running that left wing. So the Red Bull going to have to wait for the DRS. There we go. There's the DRS. Now, does he pull it up this time? Is the question. No, he's ran wide again over the anti-cut. Lucky not to be a spin or a bigger accident there. Car pointing in the right direction, but the Mercedes is just going to breeze on by here. So Loaf back by again. This Titanic scrap for positions 7 and 8 here. Up by Kudo, looking to fight back again, all over the back of the Mercedes. Maybe in a little bit of contact there. He'll have the DRS, will by Kudo. His best opportunity yet. He's just got to pull it up and then hold on in the middle sector. And he might be able to pull away from the Mercedes. But here we go. Does he have the confidence to pull it up? He does. He blocked on the exit. And he's got the position done. And here we go. Oh, they've both run wide. And the Mercedes is going over. And here comes Jeff looking to join the fold. A little bit of contact on the way in. Jeff now up into 8th place. He has joined the party. And Danny coming into the pit lane. Tyre wear not too much of an issue. And one would expect people to jump onto the softs pretty soon. But this is Jeff looking to get by Kudo. And he gets the job done. He's just got to pull it up. At the penultimate turn, he does pull it up. Now, there's no DRS down here at the last turn or into turn 1, but he's coming into the pits. So looking to get an undercut advantage there. Oh, and that's Norway has gone off, and Santiago's almost joined him there. So Santiago up into 12th place. Oh, Norway just behind those guys. And so we've got Danny now behind Vengador. So soft tyres on the Aston Martin. A long straight up the inside. Pulls it up on the fresher tyre. And Danny now up into 5th place. And we've got both the Alpines in the pits. So Rosella's going to get going and he'll stay in the lead. Where will Wedding emerge is the question. And it's going to be tight here. So Danny has lost out a little bit of time out of all of that. That gap was a little bit bigger before the pit stops. Wedding having a look at the Mercedes. It's run wide though. Vengador's run wide. Wedding going to have to go the long way here. And he's got the job done. So a net gain for Alpine here. But Cabeza Speed in the lead with Moretti in second. But Wedding, I think, just that little bit close. And Vengador's got himself a speeding in the pit lane stop-go penalty. So riding on board the McLaren of Timon looking to get by Normat here for the final spot in the points. And he's got it. Rosella's caught Moretti now. Already with the fastest lap, Rosella, after coming into the pits. And now he's back into the lead. Moretti yet to pit, of course. And Rosella able to pull it up. And he's had some pretty good sectors so far on this lap. Moretti and the McLaren team, are they coming into the pits? Yes, they are. And fastest lap, Luke Rosella, 1 minute 30.7. Now 9 seconds ahead of Danny. Vengador, oh, he's almost driven into the back of Jeff there. Just caught out a little bit under braking. Clatters over the anti-cut sleeping policeman there. So that time he'd gained, he's now lost. And got Koshizny off down there at the penultimate corner. He was in 12th place and he's lost out to Santiago there. Very easy to do lock a break down there. Here we go. Wedding, he's got DRS. What can he do? Danny goes defensive. Wedding not close enough. Look to set up a move into turn 1, I think. And he is close enough. He's going to have the toe, but Danny going to make him earn it here. Danny straight to the inside, Wedding to the outside. Not seen too many people, if any, pass around the outside of turn 1. And this time, it's not going to work either, but just trying to set up a move perhaps. But turn 3, he's having a look though at turn 2. He's lost out, but he will have the DRS. Now, does he lick the stamp and send it? He's having a look. He's going back to the outside though, so looking to set up a move for later on in the lap. And now Vengador behind Santial, having a look here. He's got it done. But at the same time, he's also got it done before the DRS detection point. So Santial here will have the DRS. And might be able to just sail by. It might have been better for Vengador to just wait. But Alfa Romeo, not very good in a straight line, even with the DRS there. So a lot of wing on that car. Oh, and he's been turned down on by the Mercedes and had a half spin. That's going to drop him down behind Shisny. As we've got, this is Moretti on Cabeza speed. So Moretti on the fresher tyres, of course. He did pit later. And he's got himself up into 4th place now. So good run here for Moretti. Cabeza looking to fight back though. He's going to have a look into turn 1. And he's got the job done, but it'll be Moretti with the DRS, and he'll also have the inside for turn 2. They're still side by side, and Moretti should win this one. He has the DRS. He's just got to pull it up here at turn 3. That being said, that one's pretty quick in a straight line. But Moretti holds on, places his car beautifully in the middle of the corner, and doesn't give Cabeza Speed a chance. So now it's all about putting a good middle sector together. Here we go, waiting as close as he's been to Danny all race long now since the start. He's got good straight line speed, slightly better than the Aston Martin. He's going to have a toe and he's going to have DRS. What can he do here? And Danny not fighting at all, knowing Wedding too close. As Rosella sets the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 30.1. And Wedding immediately playing snakies, realising that he's punching a big hole for Danny to follow and get his slipstream in. And Danny is trying to follow and grab a toe. We've got Kashizny now right behind Santial. Battling it out for 12th place here. He's got the toe. He's just wandering around. Looks like... Oh, he's got blue flags. He's letting... That's Wedding and that's Danny. So he's let 2nd and 3rd by here. So Danny not quite in DRS range, using all the curb just to try and stay close to that Alpine so he could get a serving of DRS. Wedding going to have to contend though with the Alfa Romeo coming onto the back straight. And oh, there's contact between the two, and that's the invitation that Danny needed. And he'll get DRS as well. So massive free kick. And Wedding having to immediately go defensive. Danny, what can he do? Oh, even with the DRS, he needed to grab a serving of slipstream. And up the inside. Wedding looking to immediately get back onto the attack with the slipstream being provided. And Danny going defensive. We've seen you can't really pass around the outside at turn 1, but if you can hold on. He is ahead, he's Wedding, but Danny's just going to send it up the inside. Space left between the two. Danny will hold on. Wedding looking to set the move up for turn 4 or turn 3. Is he close enough is the question. He's closer than what he was earlier. And again, just shows the nose a little bit, but looking to set it up down the Las Vegas strip. This is the main battle at the moment. He's just got to try and stay clean. A little bit wide for both drivers there. Of course, there is a little bit of dirty air for Wedding to contend with. It's not just straight slipstream. So the car will have a little bit more understeer than normal. And here we go. Wedding has had a decent run here. He's going to be fairly close, but is he close enough? There's the DRS point, and there's the Adele sign on the right. And he's going to go a long way. He should get the move done here. And he has got himself back ahead. We've got a car off by the sounds of it, just ahead of these two. Or just down the escape road down there, but Wedding back into second place. But of course, it's going to be Danny's turn to have DRS. He's just got to stay close enough on the exit of turn 2 here. Can he do it? Oh, a bit of a slide there for Wedding. Immediately playing snakies, trying to break the toe of Danny. And Danny... Oh, Wedding surprisingly doesn't block the inside there. Probably should have, but maybe he's just waiting for the strip later on in the lap. So Danny got himself ahead. Now he's got to stay there. These guys 24 seconds behind, 23 seconds behind Rosella, 15 seconds ahead of Moretti. So they've got space to battle. Danny's had a pretty good middle sector. He's broken a little bit away here from Wedding. And Wedding, oh, he's actually made up a bit of time. But he's not as close as what he was on the previous lap. So Danny doing just enough here. He's got one more lap, of course, to hold on. Can he do it? It's getting closer, but he's on the limiter. Wedding on the limiter. And he's also running a longer gear ratio as well. He couldn't quite get it done. That's how fast these cars are. And Danny, defensive immediately. He's tried this 3 or 4 times around the outside, but it's the only way to do it. Wedding is going to try and set up a bit of a switchback, a little bit of a lock-up for Danny. We've got yellows out in Sector 3, but we don't care about that at the moment. Wedding looking to set the move up. Big slide there for Danny, but he's built up a bit of a gap. So no move will take place at turn 3. He's getting closer. He shows his nose, but no, doesn't fake out Danny. Oh, actually, no, Danny was a little bit wide there. And we've got Cabeza Speed actually in the pit, so I'm not sure what's happened there. We may catch a replay, but this is the big battle here. And Wedding right behind Danny, but he's made a slight mistake there. A little bit too much curb, and he's just bounced away. But he was closer than what he was on the previous lap. He's just got to try and set up a good exit for the strip. And he's got the nose in. Oh, he's dropped the rears. And that's it. Danny will hold on. Danny will hold on to second. Shame for the battle to end that way, but a great battle between these two for second place. But it will be this man, Luke Rosella, who will claim victory on the Las Vegas Strip. And no doubt about it, he'll be hitting the town tonight. But it will be Danny home in second. Wedding can't quite make it. An Alpine 1-2, and Cabeza Speed's got himself a stop-go penalty right at the end. So we did see that he did pit on our graphic. And we've got yellows out. Wedding's had a massive accident there. What has happened? So he has actually crossed the line. And Moretti will finish in... Oh, so Cabeza's just missed his braking point. I think there's not too many reference points out there. So Cabeza had just missed the braking zone and slid into the wall. Didn't rip a wheel off, thankfully, for him, and he's had to pit. So, disaster for him at the end. He's also picked up a penalty, of course. And he's going to have to contend with that massive damage. So, there it is. Alpine, Constructors Champions once again.